All right, I'm going to use the this little stand I made for painting, so I can paint things. I don't have to worry about my hands in the way. Well, I'm going to put this down for a minute, and then I'm going to cut it. I'm going to throw that on the floor. That's what happens when you work in weird places. Let's put that there. Put that there. Like that. And then I'm going to take this, put it on here. Like that. And that like that. And then like a good little boy, I'm going to put that away. Then I'm going to reach down and grab what I dropped on the floor. All right, I got it. Okay, so now I'm going to take this and stick it on there. Oh, yeah. Yeah, got to peel them off first. And then put it on there. Like that. Okay. There you go. That's what I'm going to use to paint. Works great. Easy to make. You too can make one of these. All right. So now I'm going to mix up some paint. All right. I'm also going to use a big brush. That way I can coat this quicker. Now I don't have to do the whole inside because I want to glue there, because I'm going to put the octopus there. But I want it to look like it's being stained, which it's actually giving a really good effect right now because I am using the big brush. Now we'll probably only give it one coat, but one good coat, because I want that effect. Just roll it around. Do that. That way you can see that. Probably mixed up way too much paint. I always do. Want to make it look like it's been stained, which I think I got that pretty good look. Now you can paint a bit of the underneath, but you don't have to. Depends how much, if you miss. Now I didn't do any sanding on this because I want it to be look like wood. So I got that effect, but I want to get it so that I don't see brush marks if I can do that. Big brush. Let's see if you can spin it, which this is a great device to do that. There we go. There we go. I got off camera a bit. That's looking good. You can see the white underneath there. Now I mixed up way too much paint. If I can loop it around. Not really sure. I'll get it. It's just a matter of coming down easy with the brush and up with the brush. I know it kind of looks crazy right now. Let's see if I do this. If I go in like this, what will that do? And make it look yuck. Just have to take my time. We'll see what it looks like when it dries. We'll see if it needs another coat. Okay, it's dry, and I'm quite pleased with it. So I'm going to go to the next step. Okay, the next step is putting this ring on. It doesn't matter which way I put it, but I got to make sure that it's half decently centered. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that right there, and I'm going to grab my glue. And I'm going to grab my light. Where's my light? There's my light right here. Okay, and grab my UV light. Now, this is UV glue. And I'll throw that on the floor again, like I always do. It's funny when some people, they film with one hand with the camera. I can't do that. I got enough trouble filming with two hands. Okay, so what I wanted to do is I will run a bead In fact, as you get older, your eyesight gets a little worse. I'm going to put these on, which you can't see, but they're magnifying glasses. Okay, so now I'm going to put my glue which side's which. Okay, I did say it didn't matter, but I'm going to make it matter. Like I said, this is my UV glue. Now, what I'm going to do is figure out exactly where it has to be without making a real mess. Now it should fit perfectly in the size I made this, because I made this I actually made the base myself. Once I get the idea of exactly where it goes, which is about there, let's check around. One side's going to be a little bit more than the other for some reason. There we go. And then we're going to hit it with this and glue it up. Inside, it's glued up. That way we have. Then I think I'll coat around it a bit, give it a better seal from the inside. Should set up. Let's see how we did so far. Okay, it's setting up so I can move it a little bit. That way I can move it just where I want it. And then what we're going to do, I'm going to give it some coats in the inside there, around our edge. This UV glue is great. You can put glass cabinets together with it too. Catching up to where I left off. And there we go. So that should do, in a nutshell, better than, like I said, it's got to set up. I should hit it with the big one, but I'll hit it with this one again. Now that I got some glue on the inside. Okay, so this is the part, what I call the highlight. This is going to be awesome. Now I got these at the dollar store. Now there was something else attached to it, but I gave that part to my darling wife. So it's to do with makeup. And I'll have to clean that up. There, I'll clean that up. Other than that, that's the piece of glass that goes on the top. It's not glass, it's actually plastic, so I'm going to show you in a few minutes. Once the UV glue sets up on the other, I'll show you. All right, so I'm working on, that you see here, I'm working on this octopus, and he needs to have more detail and more colors, but this guy is going to go in here like that. And I'm going to show you here. I'm just going to change a bit of an angle of the camera here, and I'm going to show you. All right, don't mind the messy shirt. I painted them all the time. Anyway, he needs, like I said, more detail, and this is what it's going to look like when the plastic goes on. There you go. So what do you think of that? Now I was going to say the sun's shining on it, but the lights shining on it. You can't get a really good view where it is here. Let's see if I can pull back here. Yeah, showing the light on the ceiling there. But anyway, that's what it's going to look like. And I actually bought a lot of these from the dollar store, and I'm going to do different things with them. And some even got the gold framing, which is really cool. So I will show it again when I finish all the detail and when it goes up into the museum. But anyway, as of right now, what do you think? Thanks for watching, and please subscribe.